In the last video I made of the uniforms, I did on the American League West. Today, we're doing it on the American League Central, starting with the Minnesota Twins. This is the Twins' main home jersey that they wear. I like the cursive writing. It definitely keeps the symbol of the T on their head. The hat, that is. And also, pretty cool, just generic, got the stripe, but I pretty much like it. And I give it ranking 8 out of 10. Twin Cities. Remember, Minnesota is known for the Twin Cities. That's why they have it. It looks more like a City Connect jersey than the actual jersey itself. And they have the beige TC right on top. Top for Minnesota Twins, Twin Cities. But I don't really like the beige too much, personally. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Oh my... Oh, okay. Not gonna lie, this one's very bright. Now, it's not a black pan jersey like the Rangers Connect or the Seattle Mariners Connect jerseys, but it is way too blue. And it has the yellow cap. It has the Minnesota State on the hat. I don't know if you can see that. But above all, though, it's just too much. But despite the gold and everything, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It's not the best, but looks pretty cool still. Just not super good, but not super bad. 1912. They're actually Washington Senator jerseys. Keep in mind, in the last episode I talked about the Rangers being the second version of the Washington Senators. This is the first version of the Washington Senators. That's right, the original Washington Senators before they moved to Minnesota. So that was 1912 jerseys. 1959, they were nearing the end of their where they were going to move to Minnesota in 2 years. Kind of like the color. And before I forget, though, this is going to be 7 out of 10. This one will resemble the future of the Minnesota Twins by color of the uniform. So I'll give it a 8 out of 10 as well. It has W on there for Washington. This is their inaugural year, the Minnesota Twins. Classic Twins logo with the cursive on there, and it has the same logo, Twin Cities, on top, which they will always have for the rest of their life, pretty much on the hats. So I love that they kept it. So I will give this 9 out of 10 because it's still relevant today on the Twin Cities. This one is more of a modern up a little bit from 1978. Has different colors, no pinstripes and everything. And it has the cursive on there, has the line underneath from the S and the number on front, which, again, you don't usually see that too much anymore. But they kept the Twin City, and the cap is red. I like the red cap a little bit, and I like how they did the Twins. Just wish there were more pinstripes a little bit, but they had the stripe on the pants. So I will still give it an 8 out of 10. This is the jersey I came to know when I first heard of the Minnesota Twins. The classic pinstripe. The classic Twins. And this one has the M for Minnesota on the cap. So, and honestly, this one's probably their best. And the Twin City on the sleeve too. Again, 9 out of 10 for this one. This is really not much different other than they put the TC on the hat, but it still looks pretty good. 8 out of 10. This is the alternate home jersey of 2022. Wow, these, you don't really see them too much. However, I can see why they don't use them much anymore, because it doesn't really have the same taste in terms of uniform color, and it doesn't, or style. So unfortunately, that one's a 6 out of 10. Kind of good they got rid of it. Too bright on the red. And this is their home jersey 2022. No pinstripes though. So this one, easy 7 out of 10 as well, even though they really try hard on it. And Jackie Robinson Day, not rating those. You gotta show respect. This is their Badlands home jerseys. Number on the side, have the TC Twin Cities on the front of the shirt and on the cap. Really not that big of a deal. 7 out of 10. This is their road jersey. I really like how it's like Minnesota. The cap has the M, but you know what else has the M that I will show in a future video? The Miami Marlins. It just has a more shortened out M. So that is a little, definitely a 5 out of 10 for the hat. And sadly, the Minnesota doesn't really ring that much. Alternate road, same thing, just had a black shirt. But though I raised it up because I don't like everything like super all gray. So I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Road 1912. This is more of their home jerseys. Have the buttoned up on the middle and everything, and the pinstripes. I'll give it a 6 out of 10 for historical context. The home, basically the same as the home, only in gray. So 7 out of 10. Same thing in the road from the home. So another 7 out of 10. This one, I like the classic blue on this one, even though I just like the look and everything for they call it the road jersey, but I don't know if that's something that should be for a road too much. I mean, then again, I might be biased because I've seen the Rangers where it is for their home jersey, but it happens. I'll give it a 8 out of 10. Classic, gotta stick with a 8 out of 10 though. It has the Minnesota on there. I do take back my comment on Minnesota because you gotta have the font, everything has to look. I'll give it, let it slide this time. Okay, definitely cursive on there. Number on front, maybe there's more I didn't see, or maybe they're slowly getting it back, but I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Same as home, just with the gray pants and the gray pants and different. Let me take a look. Look a little bit, just before we forget. And yeah, basically the same thing. So that's all the uniforms for Twins. Just give it a 7 out of 10 for the visitor. Now let's go to the next team. These are the Kansas City Royals, a team that came in 1969 after the Kansas City Athletics moved to Oakland. So this is the classic Kansas City Royals jersey. This is one of the few jerseys that really didn't change too much from what I've watched history of. And this is pretty sick. Love the cursive Royals. The number on front, maybe again, should do it more. Give it an 8 out of 10. Love the baby blue. Give it a 9 out of 10 any day. That's very, very cool. Love it. Whoa, that's their City Connect. Okay. Respect to Kansas City for only keeping it on the jersey and not throw it straight down to the pants. I think they kept this pretty simple with the KC on the hat, different logo on the top, and the KC on the front. It's not the same as the classic Kansas City Royals. You can't really replace that. But I'll give it a 7 out of 10 anyway, because it's still pretty good, just not the best. So there's that. This is the 969 jersey. Let's compare a little bit. There's the font is a little smaller, but other than that, really nothing changes. Oh, no Nike logo either. Definitely though, I like it though. I think there's a bit of a. You saw the stripe. I like how they didn't change away. You can't mess perfection, so I definitely will give it an 8 out of 10 as well. And only thing they made different was the lines on the sleeve and the collar. So not again, you don't have to make too many changes with it. So I'll give it another 8 out of 10. The 2003 Alton jersey. Okay. In the Oakland Athletics one from the AL West version in the last video, I did criticize a little bit because I didn't think it fit Oakland. This one, it kind of fits Kansas City. It has the black hat, blue cap, end of the cap, and it has the classic Royals outline in white. Still like it. Give it about 8 out of 10. Need to bring the vest back. Like the Royals look. Everything. Again, 8 out of 10. Not going to vote on Jackie Robinson Day. Still got to still respect. Well, batting practice home. I don't know why I say bullpen. It's batting practice. But I guess it's because the BP can also mean bullpen. But Casey on there. Casey on the hat. Nothing special. 7 out of 10. Road jersey. Classic Kansas City. Still, I don't like the all gray stuff on uniforms all the time. But that's how people can differentiate. So give it a 7 out of 10. Whoa. Okay, I like this one. 8 out of 10. Easy. Light the blue on there. That's the classic Kansas City in cursive. So it has Royals for home, Kansas City on visitor. I'm seeing a pattern here where they show one part of it when they're home, another part when they're visitor. Or road, as they call it. Give it an 8 out of 10. Love the baby blue. Love it. I love it. 9 out of 10. Easy. Love the stripe and everything. So we got that one. Love the vest. Love the bit of the outline, but it kind of was a little not something to remember. 7 out of 10. And there's their 2021 road jersey. I'm surprised they retired that one. but there really isn't something special. I think the curse of Kansas City, so 7 out of 10. Same thing at the home, nothing really special, 7 out of 10. That's the Kansas City Royals. Let's go to the next team, which are the Detroit Tigers. This is the Detroit Tigers home jersey. It's a classic one. They haven't really changed from the early 2000s, really, from what I've seen. It has the D on the front, D on top. Still pretty good, though. 8 out of 10. Okay, hear me out. I may not like the black pants, but their jerseys are sick. They're really sick. How the uniform kind of blends in with the black a little bit. It shows Motor City because Detroit is the Motor City. Even show Detroit on the cap. We'll give it an 8 out of 10. 1905 Detroit Tigers. They've been around for a long time. One of the many teams that have not really moved from their place since their inception. But it's basically old uniform from today. It just shows they haven't changed it too much. But the hat, I'm sorry, all white hat. That's how it was back then, but no. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Whoa, what were they doing? Yikes! That D is not remembered. That D in Detroit is not remembered. The stripes, no. 5 out of 10. Oh my goodness, that is not good. What are they doing? Whoa, whoa, I never seen that before. The D is classic for the hat, but the tiger right on the front? Oh, I know it's 1927, but yikes. No, 4 out of 10. Ow. See, this shot proves my point. They cut 1946. They went back to the classic D for Detroit on the cap in there. Nothing's fancy, but I'll give it an 8 out of 10. All they changed was the laces, if you guys look closely, and the hat. No, not really much change there. So, 8 out of 10. Well, okay. Hear me out. I like the D on and the tiger up front. That's a classic look, but not too memorable, though it has the orange on the cap. I will say this one, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And Jackie Robinson Day, no judging. I don't rate those. Batting press home, gray in the back, the D on the front. And I noticed they had the tiger and the D on the cap. I respect. There's their road jersey. Classic, still remember them. 8 out of 10. All the orange lettering for Detroit. And cap has the orange D for Detroit. 1905. Whoa! Navy blue or black pants. No. 6 out of 10. Ouch. The gray hat doesn't really help either, though. 4 out of 10. I don't like that logo look. 5 out of 10. Just no. Not a fan of the tiger in front. It was goofy. Old Detroit cursive. No outline, no. 7 out of 10, though. Alright, this road jersey is very cool. I really like the classic orange Detroit on there in the outline and the stripes on the sleeves and the collar and the belt. So I'll give it 8 out of 10. Same as home, just with gray pants, so nothing special. Alright, that'll be it for the Tigers. Cleveland Guardians, formerly Indians, so we might have to deal with that. These are the Cleveland Guardian jerseys. They have the C for Cleveland and Guardians. Named for I think the Guardian area, if I remember correctly. That's one of the reasons they named it. So, I won't go into any politics on why they changed it, because that's not what my channel is about. I want to clear that up. So, I like the look. The Guardians have a bit of a cursive on there. The cat with the C, I'll give it a 8 out of 10. This gives... Okay, hear me out. I've seen the old jersey. They give Batman back to the 70s, but I'll still give it 8 out of 10. City Connect, CLE for Cleveland, the C. It's since it goes back to old days, though, and they kind of did the research on that a little bit, I believe. I'll give it an 8 out of 10 as well. Okay, no. 1919 Cleveland, no. I do not like that logo. I hate to be this guy, but I don't like the basic letters for your team. I don't like that. That looks too basic. 4 out of 10, easy. Again, this has the sharp C for Cleveland on the edge. So it kind of stands out a little bit, so it's not the basic logo, but I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Cleveland, again, has the classic Cleveland on there, and it's 1946, so 7 out of 10 though, because they're improving. Ooh, that is very interesting. That was very classic C right there for alternate home jerseys. And I'll give that probably a 8 out of 10 as well. Again, the Cleveland, I don't think those are the actual hats, but I think they probably had to change because reasons. But I like the look, 1989, Cleveland. But maybe I'm wrong on that, in the hat part, but I'll give it an 8 out of 10 as well. Okay, yeah, they definitely want to stick with the C for Cleveland. They don't want to show the other logo because it could be offensive. So that one is a classic, Cleveland. So I will give it a 8 out of 10 as well. 9 out of 10. Like, yeah, come on. That's classic, Cleveland. Again, Cleveland 2021. That's coming pretty good right there. I'll give it a 8 out of 10. Not ranking the Jackie Robinson jerseys. Bad practice home, nothing special. 7 out of 10. Just has to see. And road jersey, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. It has all the gray and the outline. Definitely 8 out of 10. Pretty cool. Hard 4 out of 10. Has Cleveland, but it's so basic. The C on the cap is too basic. Just no. And once again, it's all gray except for the red lettering, but I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And a cool C on the cap and the jersey, so I'll give it a 8 out of 10. Classic Cleveland with the C, and I kind of had to admit they did change the hat because I don't want to get into the drama, so because they had to change it for reasons. So I'll give it an 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10 on the road. I'll give it. That's probably one of the high nines I give to a uniform. 8 out of 10, just casual Cleveland 2021. And 7 out of 10 because it's just a basic road jersey. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And there is, all right. The Chicago White Sox are the last team on the AL Central that I'm going to be doing. This is the home jersey of the White Sox. Keep the classic stripes and everything with the socks on the hat and the socks on the front. Number in front. I'll give it a 8 out of 10. Okay, hear me out. This was from the 80s. This type of jersey was from the 1980s. So they went back to their history books and did that. So I'll give it a 9. That's just alternative, just basic White Sox with all black on the shirt and the tin stripes on the pants. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I know they're over South Side, but I don't really. That's a little bit too much black, dude. No, black pants with the pinstripes, just no. 6 out of 10. I'm sorry, fans, but that doesn't look that good. This is 1906, and they had this just a C and no logo on the cap. That's 5 out of 10. Sorry, that's just no. That's like classic. I love the pinstripe. I love the socks. I love it on the cap as well. Not a really basic logo on there this time. So 7 out of 10. Easy. Okay, they removed it on the hat, on the cap, and got rid of the stripes on the front. And they have, looks like they use it for because there's a Nike on there on the jersey. So I will give it a 7 out of 10 as well. What? No. What were they thinking? Why the Red Sox on Chicago? That looks like a Cleveland Sox type of team. This is gonna be the lowest ranking I'll give it. 2 out of 10. What were you doing? That is an exception because they went with the stripes and the socks and everything. So I'll give it a 8 out of 10. That's a classic one. But the old one, no. 1999, bring back the vest. 9 out of 10. Yeah, the vests are cool. Stripes and everything. Don't rank the Jackie Robinson days. And basic, bad practice home jersey. And it has the Chicago White Sox logo. I noticed that on the hat. This is an 8 out of 10. Pretty cool. Road jersey, basic gray with the stripes on the edges. I will give it a 8 out of 10. The 1917 road jersey. Oof. They look like they're City Connects. But no, I don't like that. 5 out of 10. Blue 1967 Chicago? I never really seen them that much. Wow. Look cool, though. but doesn't really fit them that much. But I'll give it a 7 out of 10 anyway. Definitely look cool. 8 out of 10, easy, light the blue. That was the only blue I remember. The other one, I didn't remember. Same as the home, nothing special, 6 out of 10. Okay, that's the end for this AL Central jersey, but keep an eye out for the next video where I do the AL East jersey. That one I might be a little bit more spicy, but don't forget to check the playlist and check what YouTube recommends for you. And I'll check what the YouTube video I uploaded recently so you can keep up with my channel. I'll see you in the next video. God bless you, rock. Don't forget it.